electron that it's missing from the atoms that your skin is made up of. So that's how they are damaging your skin. It causes damage to our skin's DNA, which then starts speeding up the aging process. So that is my definition of like what a free radical is, and like where are they? So does that make sense? Does anybody have questions on that? So where are free radicals? Free radicals are coming from pollution, smog, dust, and cigarette smoke, and like the biggest culprit is the sun. So what does free radical damage look like? It looks like brown spots. You guys, I have them along my skin. You can see, like, and people call them age spots, hyperpigmentation. Like, you're gonna see some people get more of them as they age. I'm getting them on my forehead. This is all free radical damage. It weakens the skin so that it's gonna start to look loose and saggy. It's damaging those elastic fibers, so it's causing droopiness in your skin. It can break down the collagen, and then you know what happens from there? Wrinkles. So free radicals are all around us, and we can't really avoid them. All we can do is try to combat them. So going a little deeper, how can we stop them from hurting the skin? Antioxidants. So yeah, I think that once you guys understand free radical antioxidants, how it's affecting your skin and why, you will understand why the ingredients are in the products and what they're doing and why everybody should be using them. So the next part I want to get, why or how can I stop free radicals from hurting my skin? So antioxidants. So antioxidants are compounds that donate that electron so that the free radical doesn't take the electron from your skin. So I'm going to say it one more time. So antioxidants are compounds that donate that electron that it's missing to the free radical so that the free radical doesn't take that electron from your skin and damage it. Makes pretty good sense now that we kind of close that chapter of the free radical section. So I'm going to open it up. And then if you guys have any questions or you want me to repeat that, just let me answer them now. And just to finish this off, some of the antioxidants, that we all talk about are vitamins A, C, and E. You're going to hear that a lot in a lot of our products. So do you guys have any questions on free radicals? I'm going to take a drink while I wait. I know there's a little bit of a delay. Okay, we feel good? Everybody give me a thumbs up or a heart or something. Let me know that we're good on that and we can move on. Okay, so let's talk skincare. Thank you, Kimberly. Let me go back, gather my other notes. I want to now kind of dive into, I'm going to go through the entire royalty line and really talk about what product is for what customer and just some trigger words for you guys to know about the important ingredients that are in them. So I'll put my papers up here. I'm going to start with cleansers. We're going to go cleansers, moisturizers, treatments, and then we'll get into like the rose water and the shine cloths, okay? So we're going to start with the pore purifying cleanser, also known as clear. Think of the dark gray bottle. Those customers are now going to use your pore purifying cleanser. So this is a gel-like cleanser that has a gritty exfoliating bead inside of it. So it's cooling. So somebody that's going to be using this is going to be typically oily or normal to oily. So you're going to find that with the cleansers, you're going to have your oily and normal to oilies using the pore purifying cleanser. And then your normals and your normal to dries are going to be using the moisture boosting cleanser. Okay, so your customer for this is your normal to oilies. So they're going to tend to be more congested. They're going to have overproduction of sebum. Combination, Allie, you're going to have to decide with them, do they lean just oily in the T-zone? Do they tend to, you're going to have to talk with them what they are, because they will probably sway in different, like if it's hormonal sometimes, they're going to use this when they're feeling oily and maybe broken out. But then it could shift to dry. So that's something, when people are combo, you have to have them decipher, okay, their primary concern would be, I am more oily than I am dry. I am more dry than I am oily. Okay, so cooling, gel, gentle, massaging, jojoba beads inside of it. So something that I want you guys to know about this is the exfoliating bead in there is made out of a biodegradable jojoba bead, which is, and I did a little research on the biogamage bead, which it's really just a combination of those two beads, and they're biodegradable, meaning that they are not plastic, which you guys are hearing a lot of those plastic beads that were in some of those hand washes. They're being banned. You can't use them anymore. They don't, they can't go through, you know, our pipes and into the water, and they don't go away, and they're damaging. How they're damaging to your skin is, well, I'm going to go back. I'm sorry. The jojoba beads, there's no sharp edges on them. So like, even though some of these other exfoliating products that are out there, like, seem okay for your skin, they can create microscopic lacerations on your skin. So like, you guys won't even know that they're there, but these lacerations that you cause then open up a really, really microscopic cut onto your skin in which bacteria can then seep into. And you can also like, it can, if you're scratching your skin and using something that's that abrasive, you can create wrinkles by doing that. So I want you guys to know that when you're selling this product to somebody and you're sharing why these beads are in there, not only are they biodegradable, but there's no sharpness and there's no harm to the skin, and you cannot lacerate. And you need to tell them that some of those cheaper products out there, yeah, they're exfoliating and they say that they're great and they're full of oils, but they are abrasive to the skin, and that they can cause lacerations to their skin and make their skin worse. So I think it's important for you guys to know that. So that would be, I don't want to get too in detail because we have a lot of products to go to. So that's my one point that I would take away from the Pore Purifying Cleanser, is that you are going to use that for your oily customers, normal to oily. It has those jojoba beads in there, and they are biodegradable, so they're okay to go down your drain. And they are soft and gentle on your skin while still exfoliating and removing those dead skin cells that they need. Because a lot of people who are congested, you guys need that. They need their skin to be invigoratedly opened up. They're congested. They have that overproduction of that waxy sebum. And they need that they need their skin to breathe. So if you think about that, that's what this is allowing that product to do. Okay, my foot's falling asleep because I'm sitting Indian style. Are we good? Okay, so the next product is going to be our Moisture Boosting Gentle Cleanser, so also known as Clean, that we had before in the white bottle. So this is going to be your normal to dry. I use this personally. So it's a really rich, creamy texture. Some people don't like cream textured face washes. I love them. It doesn't feel like you're sudsy and foamy. It's really soft and it's really gentle, but it's super hydrating. So I can't read my own writing. The one thing that I want you guys to pull away from this is the baobab. I don't really know how to pronounce it. They give you a little thing about that. But so this oil is easily absorbed into the skin. It's excellent for all skin types. It won't clog your pores, and it has a really super high level of antioxidants. It's also known as linoleic acid. which is a omega-6 fatty acid, and it's great for skin like regeneration. I urge you all to Google that ingredient and read a little bit more about the tree and the roots and the oil that comes from it, because it's pretty fabulous. And it's not only fabulous for your skin, but it's really great for your hair too. And they are comparing it to like an argan oil for your hair, and it has a lot of great properties in it that will help nourish and keep you hydrated. So super gentle, really nice cream base. This is gonna be for your normal to dry skin customers, okay? So now we're gonna go into moisturizers, and I'm gonna go from, I guess, what I call weakest to strongest, meaning most gentle moisturization to deepest moisturization. So we're gonna start with the Renewing Day Cream. So what I wanna start with, this is your oily customer that's using the Pore Purifying Cleanser. You are then going to recommend that they use the Renewing Day Cream, because it's going to be the lightest weight moisturizer for them. And so, okay. So this is the one thing that I wanted to take away from this. So you've got your oily customers that are using the Pore Purifying Cleanser, so they've exfoliated, and now they're going to moisturize with this. So the first thing is the Renewing Day Cream has your SPF in it. So 2 out of our 3 moisturizers have SPF 20. So note that the new Renewing Day Cream does have an SPF of 20 on it. And Matte Marine Blue. So when we talk about oily skin and we talked about sebum levels, this helps diminish those sebum levels. It's gonna reduce the appearance of pores and mattifies the skin. So what this means is that somebody who is oily has larger pores for bacteria and dirt to seep into, which will then create a clogged blackhead. So that's how that happens. So you are gently exfoliating with those jojoba beads, and then what you are doing is reducing the sebum levels and that production of that sebaceous gland from this Matte Marine Blue. So that's one of the really active ingredients in it, and it's really important that you guys know why that is in there and what it's doing for their skin and why they want to use it. So over time, what that moisturizer is going to help do is shrink that pore down so that it is not collecting all of that garbage into the skin. It's going to mattify the skin. What does that mean? Somebody who is oily is shiny and greasy looking and looks, you know, shiny oily all the time, and it's not pretty. So it'll help mattify the skin down so that they don't have really wet, oily looking skin. Dewy is okay. Greasy is not. Does anybody have, so that's the one thing I want you guys to take away from the Renewing Day Cream. SPF of 20 and the Matte Marine Blue and what it does. Are we good? Perfect. Okay. So going on to the next moisturizer, Divine Daily Moisturizer. You guys are all familiar with this. I shouldn't have to really touch